it was recently gathered that the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, and the Christ Embassy are currently locked in a dispute over a parcel of land located along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. And the two leaders of the churches, Pastor Enoch Adeboye and Pastor Oyakhilome, are stoking the crisis by their actions and inactions. According to findings, the two churches claim ownership of the land, spread across Oloke, Asese, Maba and Gideon Villages in Ogun State, and have been unleashing torrent of criticism and employing mercenaries to tackle each other. It is so amazing that the men of God who so much believes in the teaching of Christ that nothing we brought to the world and nothing shall we go with engaged in such a dirty fight over a mere parcel of land. Sources around the area told us that, in March, this year, there was a big fight between mercenaries of the two churches on the controversial land where some lost their lives. We learnt that the Christ Embassy's thugs were led by one Lockman Jim, popularly known as Oloke, and they drove to the place in a Volvo car and Toyota Hiace bus. We also gathered that recently RCCG petitioned the Inspector General of Police, and asked him to intervene in the case of trespass on the church land and the malicious damage to the church property. In the petition, a copy made available to an online magazine called Origin Porter, while recounting how they came about the property, RCCG said that despite the fact that the land falls under the government acquisition area, the church had in June 1999 paid ratification fees for the land to the late Alhaji Tajuddin Ogoluwa, Luckman's father, who gave the church a deed of surrender signed by him and witnessed by one Wadi Ogunsis. The church said that it was also given allocation of the land for 99 years by the Ogun State government in a letter signed by the Director General, Bureau of Lands and Survey, Surveyor Gbenga Ogun. RCCG also alleged that Ogun State government issued a certificate of occupancy with the number 025748, dated November 7, 2006 and signed by the governor to the church. The it was gathered, directed the Eleran Police Headquarters in Ogun State to resolve the matter, since the two supposed men of God, Pastor Adeboye and Pastor Oyakhilome, could not come to an unanimous accord.